Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're talking all about how to change your inner wealth story. That is the title of the short and snappy training that I've got for you today. What if you could say, I want 10 grand a month automatically coming into my account, everything's set up, working well, and you get it? What if you decided that you had 10 grand a month and you had it over and over and over and over again? What if you told yourself the story on the inside? I'm earning 10 grand a month. It comes really easily to me. It has done for the last year. I couldn't stop it if I tried. What you say and what gets delivered are the same thing. All too often, there's like a statistic out there, like 95% of female entrepreneurs have no focus whatsoever. So if this resonates with you, give me a yes. It's absolutely imperative. If you want to change what you're doing, you've got to do something different. Now, we all know this. We also know that thoughts become things. What you're thinking, what you're feeling is going to be what you're giving birth to in your own world. When you start telling a different story on the inside, when you start saying things like, I couldn't stop it if I tried. I'm the wealthiest woman wealthier than I've ever been. I'm the wealthiest woman I know. 10 grand a month. It was just so easy and effortless. All I needed to do was change the way I was thinking. We are in the business here of running a business. We're serving other people. We're putting ourselves out there. All too often playing small, not really deciding exactly what it is that we want. Like, 2 grand might be okay. Oh, I don't know, I'd like 10 grand, but really, 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 I'd like to make much bigger. And it's not just about the money. It's like you want to live that millionaire lifestyle. You want to live the luxury. You want to have all your bills covered. You don't want to have to think or worry about money, because the more you worry about something, the more it keeps turning up, doesn't it? I used to help women years ago with losing weight. And it was exactly the same thing. It's like what you think about. If you're looking at yourself and thinking, oh, I've got to lose weight, I've got to lose weight, I've got to lose weight, guess what? You've got weight to lose. When I changed somebody's internal story, they'd lose half their body weight within a very short space of time. This is exactly the same thing. So why don't we play on this level? When we know all about manifesting, we know about creating our new reality, we're spiritual women, we understand about energy, we understand about the way things work, but we keep letting life get in our way and we keep doing the same things over and over and over again. So what if, like I started, what if you could turn around and say, I'm earning 10 grand a month, it coming to me easily, I'm so happy and grateful, there's no effort involved, I'm the wealthiest woman I know, this is so easy. Does that sound good? Or does that sound like you would like to say to me, oh, come on, Fiona, that's not the way it works. You know it's not the way it works. And I would say, but are you willing to try? Are you willing to play at that level? If you don't think it's possible, it won't be possible, because you're just not playing at any kind of level where the universe can respond to you. We're not just talking law of attraction here. We're talking about how your business can be soul-led, how you can be led with divine guidance. Like, the world and energy around you changes once you make a decision of what it is that you want. But again, 99% of the people out there have no idea what they want. They keep flitting between one idea and another idea. So, discover what it is you want. Decide you're going to have it. And change the story inside your head. 3 very simple steps that no one is doing. Or if you do it for a day or 2 days or a week, like you do a diet or go to the gym, and then afterwards it's not sustainable. That's why I'm running a 30-day incubator where every single day we're going to do a small step, very snappy, small step, very quick, small step, nothing to do in the day other than think in a different way, say in a different way, talk in a different way, move in a different way, feel in a different way. Make an inventory of all the things you want. We are going to take it step by step by step over 30 days and concentrate on one specific aspect that you want to see change so that you get evidence. I was in my group last night, and these are soul-led women. These are women who are using their soul, divine guidance, to get ideas for their business, to know that the ideas that come through are soul-led. And so many of them are turning around and just going, I trust my soul so much that she's supporting me, that she's leading me to all these things, just like you told us before, Fiona, about selling your house or getting the artist for the dragon cards or understanding that you are being guided. This is what all these women are now experiencing because they're doing the inner work, they're doing the story. And if you're not doing the inner work, nothing is going to shift. Maybe you assume that, it's okay for other people, it won't work for me. Well, it won't if you don't try, if you don't decide to play at that level. It's playing at a different level. It's operating, as the dragons say to me, learning to operate yourself in a different frequency other than the frequency that you have been working at. And within 30 days, you'll get a taste, you'll get some signs, you'll get some divine guidance, and you'll understand, I can see now that I really wasn't playing all out. I was playing small. And you know what? When you play small, your soul's kind of like, I can't do this anymore. I'm playing too small. This doesn't excite me. It's boring. It's mundane. If there's one thing that my soul is on this planet, in this body for, is to stop all of you playing small, standing in your own way, deciding that, that'll do. We want more playful, we want more adventures, we want more life to be going on. We don't want to say at the end of our 80, 90, 100 years on this planet and kind of go, God, wish I'd done something a little bit more exciting with my life. I wish I'd followed that instinct that I got. So this is what I'm here for. I'm really here to help you think bigger, play bigger, and have those things happen for you, because what you think will transpire. And if you're feeling doom and gloom and boring, this is a message. This is the intervention from your soul to say, let's get out of here. Let's go and do something else. Let's go and do what we came here to do. Let's have some fun. It's not just the lucky ones who get to follow their divine guidance and be in flow and like, oh, that feels good to go over there, and I'm getting divine guidance to look over here or do this or do that. It's something that is just practiced. It is something that you decide that you do. It's not just, the lucky ones, and it's not just for the few, it's for you. Oh, that rhymes, doesn't it? I am known to be a poet. Now in November, you'll get a step by step every single day that will take you that see one of your dreams becoming into fruition, getting closer and closer and closer and closer, because your inside story is changing. It lights you up. You can't believe how awesome it is, how magic it is. Now you might want to stop at earning an extra 1,000 or 10,000 or 1,000,000 or whatever. Whatever you focus on has to really feel peaceful on the inside, feel right. So we'll be talking about the feeling of it as well. And it has to be exciting and it has to be interesting for you. It's not my dream that you're creating, it's yours. So you're in this group, you're in Practical Magic because you said you wanted divine guidance to come in. Divine guidance doesn't come in because you're sitting there going, come on, divine guidance, show me what's going to happen, show me where you want to go, like make things right for me. What are you concentrating on? Are you just wanting to solve that problem? Have you even said what it is that you wanted to solve, or are you just waiting for Prince Charming to come along and divine guidance to come along and sort your whole life out for you? Take action, take responsibility, step into the incubator and start making things happen. And I tell you what, when you've done this, when you've understood the techniques that we're doing, you can apply that to anything. I certainly apply that to anything. This is purely setting up your day, How do you want your day to plan out? So if you go to party in an evening, you might turn around and say, what is it that I want to happen during this party? Do you want to feel loved? Do you want to feel appreciated? Do you want to feel part of what's going on? Do you want to laugh? Do you want to sing? Do you want to help paint the little girl's nails? What do you want? What do you want out of that event? I often tell the story of when I was going ecstatic dancing on a Friday night. And I was driving there just going, God, I really hope that the music is thumping, really good thumping tribal music that I can really shake all this stale energy off. And I'd really like to be able to speak to someone and have a wonderful conversation in English, because I kind of miss speaking in English and really getting the essence of it and the emotions in it, and really have a good deep conversation with someone. And wouldn't it be great if the music was so damn good that by the end of the evening I was able to ask the DJ, can I have a copy of that? Is there any way I can get a copy of that? So I'm driving there just thinking out these thoughts exactly the same way as I did when I sold my house or bought a new house or up-leveled my business or found my partner or changed relationships with my ex and with my boys. So this is what I do. So I went to the ecstatic dance and it started and I went, oh God, I like this music. It's really, really good. And I was dancing my little heart out all evening. Come the end of the evening, after the relaxing session at the end, I went and spoke to the DJ, and she was from Holland. And we had such a lovely discussion. And I went, oh, the music was awesome. I'm having an awesome conversation. I'm going to ask her if she has a recording of this. So she turned around, she goes, oh, it's going to be on my SoundCloud. And she said, I've got a lot of other sets on there as well, of other, rave music and dance, ecstatic dance music. So please, go into my SoundCloud and find it. This is how you set things up. You set things up with your inner story, and it can happen very fast when you get it right and when you know what it is that you want, when you decide what you're going to have, and you start playing at that level. Now, your inner wealth story is exactly the same. Your inner house story is exactly the same. Your inner relationship story is exactly the same. We want to take you through this bit by bit by bit by bit. So, when you said you wanted to receive divine guidance comes when you decide what it is that you want and you start telling a story about it to yourself. You believe it's going to happen. So this is a very quick training for you today. I don't like to take too long because I want you to get it, I want you to get the principles, and then I want you to take the action. The action is join in on the 30 days change your inside story, impact, influence, income, create your new reality. It's all there. And I'm going to take you through 30 days of just taking a small step every single day to keep you succinct, to keep you sustainable, to keep you maintaining your energy, to maintain your thoughts, to keep adding more details into your thoughts, more feeling into your thoughts, doing the practice. Because believe me, I guarantee you, that it works. Hopefully I've told enough stories out there, and then in the time that I've been doing this kind of thing, they're all over YouTube, about how I create practical magic, and I want you to be able to do the same. This is when the dragons came to me and they said, you don't know how powerful you are. The reasons that the dragons came to me and they do this, because they want masses of the population to change and shift and do things in a completely different way, to own and operate their human from the inside. So this is like soul driven. Stop playing small. This is exactly what Valerie did, what Elaine did, what Helen did, what Sally did, what Susan did, Gwen, Wendy, Helen, did I say Helen? Maybe there's two Helens. There was only one Helen, and Julie, and there's women all over the world are kind of like, whether it's to do with their body, I help them, but at the moment it's inner wealth story. I'm tackling your inner wealth story because this seems to be the biggest story that gets in people's way. So join in with the link, which is in this group and which is in this particular training for the 30-day challenge. We are going to challenge you to do a small step every single day. If you just change yourself 1% every single day, in a year you'd have 365 little steps, and you'd have massively changed. And believe me, in a month, in 30 days, you will have made massive changes. Not only that, because it's this incubator, you will grow and you will birth this new identity that's walking and talking your new inner wealth story. What could be better than that? My name is Fiona Robertson. I stand for practical magic. I stand for integrating intuition and getting divine guidance in your life, in your business. That's everything, 100% what I'm about. I am the ninja when I'm playing games, because I am inviting in my soul and I'm using my intuition to read the board, to read people, to read into businesses. And this is what makes me come absolutely alive. Life is no longer mundane. I'm no longer playing small, because I understand that all of this is what we're here and we're meant to be doing. So this is the new human, this is the new evolution of who we are and what we can do when we take on that power. Have a great day, and I look forward so much to seeing you in the 30-day challenge.